guys, I'm back today for another video in the flexible seating series, and today I'm going to be covering the topic of where to have your students store materials if you are full flexible seating and the students don't have a desk where they put all of their stuff. I want to show you guys just how easy it can be. It honestly has not been a big deal this year. I actually like it better. We don't have messy desks with trash everywhere and stuff falling out, so I'm just going to show you how I organize them, and I'm going to link everything down below where you can find the same exact stuff for your classroom. Just in full disclosure, I don't want you guys to think that I'm showing you this because this is like the best way to do it or the only way to do it. This is just the way I'm doing it. This is just what I've tried in my classroom and what's been working for us. So I want to give you guys an option if you guys are not really sure kind of where to have students store materials, but you want to try flexible seating. So again, this is not like what I think is the perfect solution. This is just what I'm trying and what's working for me. So something that's important to remember with flexible seating, there's no wrong or right way to do it. Whatever works for you in your classroom, and this is just what's working for us. So I just wanted to share that with you guys before I get started. So this is where my students keep their supplies. These cubbies are from Amazon. There's actually 2 of them. So each of them have 3 rows of 4 sections, which worked out perfectly because I have 24 students this year. I've never had 24 students, so I'm really glad for that. I don't know where I would put it if I had more students. Probably just move some of that stuff on top and then just put the baskets on top. But each of them have a class number. So the class number is in the little paper in the front. And these bins came from Lakeshore. There's also a little paper on the side. I was planning on having them put their name on it, their house name or something like that, but we never got around to it. So in the morning, they just come and grab their bin and they take it to wherever their seat is. Now, I was planning on having them clean these out before I showed them to you guys, but for the sake of being real, I just want to show you what they actually look like every single day. So I didn't touch any of them. I didn't move any of them. So you can see that they stay pretty organized. Some of the numbers have fallen off. This is the end of the school year. So if I take this out, you will see that there is a little sticker here that I just put on with some tape, and I put their number 2. So if that number on the front fell off, they could always know where their bin was supposed to go back at the end of the day. A lot of those have fallen off as well. So I'm gonna have to re-tape that on over the summer, but I wanted to show you guys what is in these bins because everything that they would keep at their desk normally is in this bin. All right, so I'm just gonna take one of them out. So we are a one-to-one district, so they all have a pair of headphones and some of them have a mouse in their bin. We also do a ton with whiteboards and whiteboard markers, especially with flexible seating. A lot of them have to move closer to the TV when we do whole group instruction, which I did before flexible seating anyways. So we do a lot of work on our whiteboards. So they just have one in their bin that they can grab at any time. Next is this blue folder. I'm not going to open it because my student has work in here and I don't want to show her name or her work. But this is our unfinished work folder. So anytime we're still going to work on something, we put it in here instead of putting it in our Avid binder because we're not done with it yet. And then they have an Avid binder. As I've mentioned before, we are an Avid elementary school, so we're practicing the wicker strategies. If you're not familiar with those, you can go ahead and give it a quick Google search and learn all about that. But so in here we have all of these tabs that divide all the different sections that they use. And then this pouch is a godsend. This is replacing our pencil boxes this year, which were like my nightmare with desks. They were always falling out. They were messy. It was just a nightmare. So we switched to pouches this year, and the kids keep crayons, colored pencils, their whiteboard marker, whiteboard eraser, pencils, red pen for grading. Anything that they could possibly need, they keep in here, and then they can just grab it out whenever they need it. So that is basically all they have in their bin, and then they always can keep a loose pencil because obviously they use that quite often. If you're wondering where they store all of their curriculum materials, we use Engage New York for math, and our district printed out all the modules for us. So each student keeps the problem sets for each module one at a time in their blue folder, and then they can just pull it out day by day as they need it. And then for ELA, I'm gonna get up and show you guys where I keep their stuff for that. So we are over in the front of the classroom right now. This is my classroom door. One of my coworkers gave me this little cubby set this year. She didn't need it anymore. I believe it's from Lakeshore. You could probably find something similar on Amazon. And again, just by the luck of the draw, it has 24 spots and I have 24 students. This is where we keep all of our ELA curriculum. So we adopted Wonders curriculum this year, and there's a lot of books that come with it. So each student has their own little cubby, and in that they keep their reading writing workshop, their Your Turn practice book, and their close reading companion. And then anytime we're going to do ELA, they just walk over and grab it and then can put it away when they're done, so it doesn't weigh down their bin and they don't have to keep it with them all day long. I've been using this system all year, and honestly I really like it. The time that we do ELA during the day is a time where they're coming in from our focus group time where they're switching classrooms. So they're coming in kind of staggered anyways, so it's not a big deal about having them go grab their stuff. It doesn't take a lot of class time. We're kind of waiting for people anyways, so they can pull that stuff out and then get started on a practice book page. So I really like using it this way. Even though it's at the end of the school year and the bins are kind of messy and some of the stickers are falling off, I wanted to wait until I had a whole year of using this system under my belt before I shared it with you guys, because I wanted to make sure it was actually useful and efficient and could really work. I didn't want to share something that, you know, later I was going to ditch. So that is why I'm choosing to share it at the end of the year. I know it's a little messy, but I just wanted to make sure that it was something that was going to be beneficial for your students before I had anyone purchase anything or try something under my name. So I would highly suggest this. It has not been an issue. It's very easy. The kids know where their stuff goes. They have their own little bin that they can keep their stuff in, and it stays pretty clean. So if you're looking for a way to store stuff during flexible seating, I would highly suggest using this. I just want to share with you guys really quick what other materials students have to use. So this is our little supply station. So this is erasers and sharpeners, because our pencil sharpener broke. And then we have sharp and dull pencils. Usually the sharp is full, the dull is empty at the beginning of the day. But again, our pencil sharpener broke, so if they need a pencil, they have to sharpen it now. But they can always come grab one. We use highlighters and red pens a lot. This is normally full of scissors, but again, end of the year problems, so we are out. All the students have a pair though. And then I just keep rulers here for when we need it. This is our cubby system, so I pass back papers, and then at the end of every single day, they can empty this. I also put their homework in here instead of passing it out. We have wet glue and 3 different kinds of paper, although the third kind is again gone. Truly end of the year. I hope that was really helpful for you guys. If you have any other questions about supplies or storage or anything else with flexible seating, let me know down below. Again, this is just one video in a whole series that is coming up for you guys. So stay tuned for other videos. I will see you guys soon for another video. Thanks for watching.